So is that the group you think of when you think of 55 plus communities? Well, don't think that. Think Susan and Judy, because we could live there and probably you could too. We're going to give you an update. Judy's done a tremendous amount of research on the 55 plus communities in Manatee and Sarasota County. So don't go away. We'll be right back, and please subscribe
and like
and comment below. So, who was that?
That was my mother and my aunts, who are either over 90 or about to be 90.
And yes, they could live in a 55 plus community.
And they're active enough.
So it's really open in a way. 55 plus, 55 is not old anymore.
No. And it's and these communities that we're talking about are super active.
Yes, yeah. And that's the appeal. But they just want to be able to enjoy their amenities in their quiet solitude if they like.
And close to home. They don't want to drive a half an hour to play pickleball.
Right.
They want to get in their golf cart or on their bicycle and be there in 5 minutes.
But they can also have their grandkids visit.
Yes.
Up to 30 days, I think.
Something like that. And many of the communities have grandkid hours, so the pool won't be overrun with kids. Yeah, there are some communities that do grandkids hours where it's like 2-3 hours where the kids can go to the pool and everybody knows it, so nobody's annoyed. And then
I did not know that.
Somebody who doesn't want to be by children knows what times not to go. So, yeah, there are some that do that.
Now there's designated 55 plus communities. We'll have to say that. Then there are some that aren't designated. They don't.
Not restricted.
Right. But we know who those are. We're not going to talk about those today. We're talking about strictly the designated 55 plus communities.
Yeah.
So when we work with people that are looking for that specific communities, we want to be sure that that's really what you want.
Right.
Because there's a lot to be said about other communities that are mixed.
Right. Exactly.
And we'll talk about one of those.
Yeah, there are some communities that lean toward an older demographic.
Right.
Older being 50-ish. But these are specifically restricted. And so we might ask you questions on why are you wanting 55 plus? And it might seem obvious to you, but some people are like, oh, no, that would work too. Or, well, I want it because of whatever reason. And we like to know your priorities and your wish and your wants. And we will definitely find you the right community, but we might ask you a lot of questions first. So, and that's what spawned this, because we'll have people say, well, don't we need several days to go out to all the 55 plus communities? And there aren't that many that are specifically age restricted. So,
well, and then there's the ones that have sold out.
Yes, so that happens. And some of these, you might have a marriage where one partner is 60 and one is 52. There are accommodations for a certain population also to be younger. So we want to make sure that there are times that those aren't excluded. Or that you're close to 55 and they have a certain amount of the population that doesn't have to be 55. That's so true. Those things want to make sure we mention that.
Sure.
So, but yeah, there are a few that still have rather new homes that we might take you to that might be a resale opportunity. So like Webb Lakewood Ranch, the first Webb in Lakewood Ranch is completely sold out from all the brand new homes. Many of those homes are second homes. Many of those homes have not been used or lived in much. And people's priorities or reasons for buying may have changed. So there may be some very brand new homes that are going to be on their second owner. So that might be an option for some people. And then up in Sun City, which is just north of Manatee County, Valencia Lakes and Valencia del Sol are great communities that also have some resales of rather new homes. So please
be open to that.
Be open to that because we might find you a gem. I have a customer that just bought the most beautiful home in Webb Lakewood Ranch, just stunning. And it ticked all their boxes, so that was great. So the ones that are currently selling, we wanted to start with.
Okay.
So Webb BayView in Parrish, that's where I live, not in Webb BayView, but Parrish. It is still selling, but they are selling more quickly than they expected to. They are way ahead of their 5-year plan. So in June, Webb BayView was offering some really great incentives to home buyers. They were offering like $30,000 to $50,000 incentives towards closing or towards, these were all on quick move-in homes. So different incentives that you could use either to on the base of the house or to buy down financing, different things like that. We're still waiting on the July incentives, but they have consistently been doing some incentives. As far as availability out there, to let you know how quickly things are going.
Yeah.
Phase 3 only has 5 quick move-in homes and 9 lots left that you can still do a to-be built home on. Phase 4 has 23 quick move-in homes. I think they kind of just released a bunch. And 27 available lots and about 40 still to be released. The builders usually hold them back so that they finish building in one section. It's more efficient for them, and it also allows the homeowners that buy the new house not to constantly be living in construction. So they get an area done, and then you have a peaceful life. And phase 5 will be the last phase, and that's not released yet, but that's it. And I know we all expected that to be much farther on than it is. So, but we've done a couple of videos there for either the homes or the amenity center, and please look at them. The amenity center is so beautiful. When people say a resort style pool, resort style living, cabanas,
they're
bocce
top
ball,
notch. Yeah.
Indoor outdoor bar. They do have a food and beverage minimum, but it's minuscule.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You spend that in 3 months.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, it's a great community, still going strong. It is one of the communities closest to I-75 that we're going to talk about. So if you need to get to Tampa, medical appointments, sports games, family, it's very, very convenient to get to Tampa, to get to Sarasota, to get to Anna Maria Island. So there's some great pluses there. All right, so we have another.
So we have Webb, Catalina, Lakewood Ranch. New, coming
soon. Where is that one?
off of Bourneside Boulevard, going further east in northeast Lakewood Ranch area. 2 miles north of State Road 70, and State Road 70 is where the Webb, the one Lakewood Ranch that's sold out, has been built. Webb wrote the formula for 55 plus, but it's not anything like what a lot of people consider 55 plus. We've got some older communities in Sarasota that are 55 plus that Judy's lovely relatives might really fit in well, but we're looking at garden homes and single family homes, and some of the very popular models from the Pulte family, like the Mystique and so forth, anywhere from 1,400 square feet to almost 4,000 square feet. It's going to be a large community, 1,300 home sites. It'll be gated. It's going to have the usual amenities that are based on a beautiful lake, the clubhouse, the social groups, the clubs to join, all kinds of clubs. The fitness center, yoga, Pilates, the resort pool and spa, fire pits, community gardens, which I really love.
Those are really becoming popular.
Including those. Yeah. And all the sports courts, including pickleball, and then a place for your pet to roam and have fun. And another Webb.
I say, we think we're done with Webb, but we're not. So we have yet another new community being announced. Oh, on the Webb, Catalina, I keep forgetting the name. We should have pricing this fall, so September-ish. And the first,
they just broke ground.
Yeah, the first quick move-ins though might be ready to move into like early 2025. So
okay.
Just let you know that.
Okay.
So Webb Sunchase is the next Webb family member to come to our area, and this will also be in Parrish. But this one's going to be farther out on State Road 62 or Wauchula Road, and it's going to be even east of where Cresswind Ranch is. So a lot of our watchers, viewers, members know where that is. So it's going to be a little farther out on State Road 62. It's going to be, we'll have some information on the market in early 2025, which seems like a really long way away, but it's not.
We're in July.
We're in July.
24, so.
There you go. It's going to have 1,000 home sites.
That's big.
Yep, over a big area. It's going to have the different size with homes. It's going to have all single-story homes with some bonus room options, which, like most of them will. Pretty sure that Mystique and Mystique Grand's going to be there.
You bet.
The prices we expect, the starting base price without lot, are going to be from the upper 300,000s up to the 700,000s. And then you would add your lot and your options. We don't have information on HOA and CDD yet. Just as Susan was mentioning, there is going to be another indoor-outdoor bar and grill, clubhouse with social and hobby clubs, fitness center, lots of fitness classes, and they really do have some great classes there. Resort style pool, lap pool, resistance pool, so you can get your fitness in there. Tennis, pickleball, bocce is on the way. Dog park, and yet another community garden.
Community garden.
All right, heading back to Lakewood Ranch.
And so I've done a video on Cresswind before, so check that out. Lovely amenities. And Cresswind is built by Coulter, so it's a different kind of style of amenities, but a very rich amenity package. And this is what draws people towards these 55 plus communities. This is a small community, and they have 50 available home sites right now. They've got left 125 lots, but those have not been released. The inventory homes, that'll be it, yeah, because it's a small community. They have 4 inventory homes right now. One of them is called the Dania. That is your lowest price point there, and it is one of the most popular. I closed with a customer recently in a Dania, and he's got all kinds of plans for it. And we have seen, unfortunately, some recent price increases for the base home price. So,
the market's not crashing.
The market isn't crashing. The Coulter's pretty standard. They hold firm with their prices. They build a great product. So we want you to take a look at that with the amenities. Here's a link below for a video of the amenities in Cresswind.
Again, you walk in, you feel like you're on vacation in a resort.
Right.
They're beautiful.
Right.
Most of these lots too can accommodate a pool or a school or per house. Yes.
Right. And so on and into Star Farms, Judy.
Star Farms. We've done some videos recently on the very first amenity center in Star Farms, so we'll have that link too. Star Farms is huge. It's 700 acres. D.R. Horton has a neighborhood there, part of their Freedom Series, that is 55 plus. Star Farms as a whole is not a 55 plus community, but within the village is a little neighborhood that is. And in that neighborhood, they have single family homes and paired villas. Currently, there are 8 inventory homes or quick move-in homes available, and those currently range from the low 380s for one of the villas up to the low 500,000s is the single family home price there. A little more moderately priced than some of our other higher end 55 plus. There, the amenities are beyond rich. They have the resort club where they have, we did the video on the personal training and development and the cabana corner and all kinds of things. But this community also has the adventure retreat, which is only for the 55 plus.
Specific.
Yes, so you'll have your own pool, resort pool, resistance pool, cabanas, a little beach entrance. You'll have a poolside grill, outdoor activities and things that are just for that little neighborhood. And of course, tennis, pickleball, and bocce, which we all love. So, and another pet park that's just for that community. So there will be some restrictions, different key fobs, but there are community amenities that you would have access to.
Right. It's kind of like you have exclusive use of the adventure retreat, but overall use of all
but one.
All but one?
Yes. And there's one that's super, it's called the Junction maybe, a little more youthful focus. That one you don't have access to.
Playgrounds.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Like that,
So if you see a playground, that means probably for the kiddies.
There you go. So we have 2 other new ones that are coming. And again, we're heading back up to Parrish. And Coulter is building Woodland Preserve. It is not the same product or same rich feel, maybe, I don't know what the right word is, but it's not a Cresswind.
It's not a
community.
luxury.
Yes, it's not a luxury community, but it is still quite nice. And that is going to be in Parrish. It is going to be off Golf Course Road, kind of just north of Canoe Creek Villas. So that land there.
That price range is meeting a need.
Yes.
For people that want to be in a Coulter home, but don't necessarily have to have all the bells and whistles.
Right. There's still going to be some bells or whistles, but there's going to be about 420 homes here. They're all going to be 1-story homes, some with bonus rooms and options. There's going to be, which is interesting to me, 2 to 5 bedrooms. And I think the 4 or 5 bedrooms are going to be either for family that visits or multi-generational, because we have a lot of our 50 to 65, 7-year-olds
that still have parents.
That still have parents that they might have there. And that couple might have mom on one side, mom on the other side, so they can use those multiple bedrooms. So that'll be really nice. They're going to have 25 structural options per plan. So that's one great thing about Coulter, is it's a very flexible builder. That might include your bonus rooms. It might include
that sounds like a semi-custom builder.
Yeah, exactly. So the quality of the build is going to be great, and the options you can do, move things around, change doorways, etc. So we're waiting on those details, and you might even be able to add a pool as an option in some of those. The amenities are going to include a clubhouse with indoor and outdoor social spaces, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, and 8 pickleball courts. So we still have pickleball. We've had more than one customer that will only buy a house if there's pickleball.
Has to be.
Has to have pickleball. So
I get it.
Yeah, it's a good sport. So haven't done it yet.
Me either.
I'm close. Anyhow, that's Coulter. We expect pricing details, etc. late 2024, and then we'll be off and running.
Okay.
I know they're clearing land. I've seen that. So there's things moving out there.
Judy lives in Parrish.
I live in Parrish.
She has her thumb on the pulse of Parrish.
Cruise around a lot.
So anyway, yeah, she's your expert in Parrish.
One more.
Brightmoor in Welland Park. Haven't done a video there yet. Manatee Homes is known for building a variety within a community, and well done. Renaissance has just about closed out. I think they have 1 home left. So here again, that's it says a lot. It's a big home. Manatee is developing the whole area of Welland Park. So there's going to be just under 400 homes. It's a smaller community, and I think a lot of 55 plus buyers like that idea of a smaller community. You're still going to have amenities like the cafe and bar, the amenity center with the clubhouse and areas for social events, a resort style pool with a lap pool, a fitness center, group fitness studio, a paw park, and count them, 9 pickleball courts. All right.
Yay. So we've had some communities that have 1 pickleball court.
Yeah.
The cool thing there too is they're going to do the villas and the single family homes, which is nice. And yeah, good range of houses.
Right.
So, yeah, and 12 floor plans. They always do a nice variety of floor plans for you too. So we enjoy working with Madeline. So there we are. If you have any questions about 55 plus communities, just give us a call. Yeah. And if you are thinking of some of the communities that are already in progress or selling, don't wait too long, because they're moving.
Yeah, still, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Till the next time. Bye-bye.